How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to move forward in life. If you're ready to let go of lack, if you're ready to let go of loss, of negativity, and you want to expand into the possible, move into the abundance, this is the episode for you, and I can't wait to share it. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath, but this one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so we can receive the message that we need to hear. So we're going to take the word abundance. And I really want you to visualize this word. We're going to take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing in, you're going to say the word abundance, abundance, abundance. Really imagine it expanding with each and every time you say it. As you hold your breath, allow yourself to feel the abundance within you. I'm going to say some positive words around abundance. Anything that doesn't align with you, allow it to leave you. And when we exhale, fill yourself with pure abundance. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. You are abundance. Everything about you is abundant, powerful, full of everything you desire. You operate in abundance. Go ahead and exhale. Well, I hope you're ready for this message. It's something that I've been working through my mind over the past few days, really trying to figure out how to explain it, how to put it in a way to where you not only can understand it, but you can apply it to your life. So I hope this resonates with you. I want you to imagine that there's two ways to think in this life. You can think in abundance, or you can think in lack. In this imaginary experience that we're thinking of right now, you can only think in one or the other. You can only experience life thinking through the word abundance or thinking through the word lack. Now, if you're listening to this, you're thinking, well, I would want to think in abundance. Most people, if not anybody, would want to experience life in lack. Why would somebody want that? Well, if this example makes you think that, why are you not choosing to do that now? You see, maybe there's degrees of operating this in this experience because depending on the situation, depending on how you feel, depending on your experience, you might feel one way or the other. What if you didn't allow those to dictate how you felt? What if you decided that you are powerful enough to decide the thought that you're going to align with? What if you were going to commit to owning that? No matter what happened, you brought yourself back to that word, so you had to see, perceive, and receive through that word. What would happen? You know that if you did that, you would experience whatever that word is. If that was the filter that you were experiencing the world in, meaning that's how you're perceiving because it's going through your mind. You are not your mind, you are the observer of it. So the word that you put in it is the frequency that it tunes to, that you see through and receive through. This is how this works. Maybe you didn't know prior to this episode, but you know now. You can choose the frequency that you perceive the world in. And it's not for the result. You can't say that I am going to think in abundance so I can receive this new car. It can't be this or that. It's a state of being, not a result that you're working to receive. Yes, you will receive results based on the path that you go on. Yes, it will dictate the experience that you're having, but you're not doing it for those things. You're doing it to be the thing. When you become the thing, you no longer need the stuff that you're trying to attract because you don't need that solution anymore. You are the solution. So then you get to experience them, you get to enjoy them without having the love for them because you are the love. And I know this is a out there concept. So we're going to bring it back. Abundance or lack. Give yourself just 1 week. 1 week of making yourself think of that one word through everything. Imagine this. Imagine you're just in your being state, your soul. So you're not in your body, you're not in this life, you're just in your soul state. And you look around and there's all these souls around you and they're in line for something. And you realize that you have just made your way to the front of the line. Behind you look and there's an infinite amount of soul beings just like you. And then in front of you, you're faced with me. You see me standing there. I'm not a soul being. I'm a human at this point. You see all my features, my skin, my face, my hair, my outfit. You are this being of light. And you come to me and you say, I'm not sure why I'm here. And I say, you're here for your next experience. You can go into this world. In this world, they only have one way of thinking. In this world, every being that's incarnated into a person can only think the word abundance. Every single person in that world thinks the word abundance. That's how they perceive and receive the world. They can't do anything else. It's locked in. Or you have this other door. In this world, they still perceive through one thing. That one thing is lack. Every person in this world can only perceive through lack. Which place would you like to go? Where would you like to have your next earthly human experience? I would imagine that the desire for the abundance world is the one that you would go in. That would be utopia. Imagine if all your neighbors woke up looking for opportunities. Opportunities to heal. Opportunities to grow, to love, to expand. Imagine if that's what they did. Imagine if they woke up looking for the opportunity to make the world a better place. To make themselves the better human. That would be heaven on earth. So if we want to create that, we have to become that. We can't look for the change in the world. We have to become the change in the world. Because remember, the world is not as it is. The world can't change. Only you can. And when you change, the world changes for you. Because it's not as it is as you are. So if you change, you start becoming this person that everything they run into, they're looking for the opportunity. No matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it is, no matter painful, wrong, unfair, they are looking for the opportunity. And that opportunity is to stay in love, to stay in their power, to stay in their belief of who they are. They constantly only look for the opportunity. This is who you can be. It's a choice. I'm not saying it's fair. People have different backgrounds. People have different experiences. People go through different hurts, pains, traumas. It's not about who has it the worst. It's just about you, and are you going to commit to it? Do not compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. You don't need to live their life. You get to live yours. So how much love can be in it? How much joy can be in it? How much abundance can you allow in your experience? Because if you're abundant, I love you. If I'm abundant, I love me. because that means I am so full of love, I can give it abundantly. It means you're so full of love, you can give it abundantly. We're talking about being an abundant being, not having an abundance of things. That's why I said you don't do it for the result. You do it for who you become. Enjoy the results, but love what you become and be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode hit home. It was one that was really challenging for me to put together, but I hope it got you shifting that perspective of abundance so you can have everything that you desire, so that you can be everything that you desire. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. We're going to end on a final deep breath. This is going to be a powerful one. When we breathe in, you're going to say that word abundance over and over and over again. Think about the lesson from today. Apply it into your mind. Say it so powerfully that you know that's all you can think about. Abundance, abundance, abundance. As you hold your breath, I'm not going to say anything. We're going to hold that silence. And I want you to see you walking in the world abundantly. See you operating in abundance. See you giving in abundance. See you loving in abundance. See you just in the flow of you. Feel your body as you're doing this. Any aches, any pains, any resistance. As we exhale at the end, allow all of that to leave you. And you're ready, go into your day. Let's take that final deep breath in. And out.